how the world works, drag in, pull it in, make a fool out you later, and you lose everything you got. That's why you gotta have more than one option. If you, sir, ma'am, are the so-called Negro in America, you always have to have another option. Y'all all right? That's just the system. Everything these people do, never expect better from them. They always give you the worst. That way you don't get you feeling hurt. Don't look for Joe, Kamala to sign nothing, give you nothing. Everything we got to do, I said every week, we're going to have to do it ourselves. That's just be honest. Everybody here got to be like Caleb. When he was getting ready to go, he said he'd be well able to do it by himself. He said, well, Mr. Yahuwah had already by the mouth of Mushah, who they call Moses, and we want to call him Mr. because he the master, he the ruling party, he the true POTUS, P-O-T-I-S, not P-O-T-U-S of no United States. He is the supreme ruler, all powerful. Isn't that right? And he told Caleb, he said he shouted to him, he swore to him by the mouth of Mushah that he was going to give him the land. He said he was 40 years old when he proclaimed it to him. He said, I'm 80. He said, I am this young, as strong as I was then. He said, pre-adventure, if Yahuwah be with me, he said, I'll be well able to go and drive him out. The man drove out giants, by 80-year-old man, 80 plus, drove out giants. Truly, with all my Akeem and Aku, we can do more than that. No way we let one man come and drive us out. He got to be from Yahuwah. He ain't from Yahuwah, it's a losing battle. Y'all got me? So everything we got to do, gentlemen, y'all get up and you do your Zamar. That's what you got to live. You got to believe it now. You got to believe it for everything you do. Otherwise, don't do it. Drop the mic. Just leave it alone. I don't need to hear from you. Anything y'all put out your mouth, you don't believe it, please don't sing it to me. I don't want to hear it. I believe everything I preach. If I don't believe it, I don't preach. There's some stuff I probably don't preach. We don't probably preach because I don't believe it. Y'all got it? Or I don't know it. One or two things. I ain't going to preach and I don't believe. Y'all got me? Ain't too much I don't know. If I get it, you throw it, I catch it. You put it up there, we'll slap it up against the wall, throw it against the wall, and we'll see how it come out what it say. Y'all got it? End day we here to live right. Most important, anything more important than marriage or dating or cars or houses or anything we could do, even our physical health, is to make sure we right. Cannot afford to move and not be right. Here to make sure we obtain the Ruach HaKadosh, which is the spirit of separation. It won't be given to everybody, only to a few that will among, just like the Kitab has said, scripture has said. Isn't that right? You want to get it? You got to do exactly what it said. Isn't that right? You got to be a believer. They call it a believer, Aman. Isn't that right? That thing confirmed for us. Hello? Yes, sir. When I get up, I meditate on them. When I lay down, I meditate on them. I do. When I get up, I go urinate. I can't go back to sleep without. I pray myself back to sleep aloud, talk to him. I hit that little toe the other night on the crack of that door where I put my shoes to get it. I ain't hit that thing, man. I don't know why I hit that thing. You know what? I just put my mind off for it. I said, no, it's going to hurt later. That's when it's going to hurt. When you hit it and you don't feel it, you say, I already know how they going. That thing come later. It'd be better sometimes you gotta get it. I hit that thing, doo. I said, that thing finna hurt in them. There she go. And that right, I just kept on moving, just gave all to the Mr. Yahuwah. I said, it can always be worse. Some people ain't even got a toe. Some people ain't got a foot or a leg. Danny, you got your toe back? Two off. Yeah, Danny toe all. He a Shannon. Danny said he had to wear a size 14, so he prayed, foot went down to a size 7. He's all he had to do. I said, how you get your foot in a size 7? He said, don't be stupid. I cut the toe part off of it. I said, well, Dad, I ain't think about that. I just thought it fit in the size. He said, do wear 7. I just cut the toe part off and wham. Listen, if it worked for you, that's all you can do. Just put duct tape across the front of your foot. All right, everybody all right? What we here to do? Make sure we get right. Are y'all serious about this way? How serious? What you willing to do? Adam said, I'm not doing what you willing to do. Trying to tell you what I said, what you willing to do. Y'all got it? That being honest, what you willing to do? Listen, if you looking to be saved, be honest, don't take no options off the table. What mess up most people, they got options. I said option, I wasn't trying to do that. They're kind of being saved, whatever it takes. Now, I ain't talking about nobody putting that in your hand and putting that in your mouth. None of that got nothing to do with no salvation. I ain't talking about laying on your back or your bed. No. And make sure we all clear. I know for the weird, no. Whatever the regulations, whatever is specified for you to be saved, got to be open for all of it. Y'all got it? Got to be open for all of it. Some of them might get thrown in prison. I keep my mind open for everything. I'm just being with you. If your mind only set to just come here 3 times a week, then this ain't the play for you. Because we here 5 times. You're going to miss her twice. We here 5 times a week. I got shut down today by Gerard. He called me. I just haven't had some more witnesses on the phone. They called me. He said, what's going on? I said, Shalom. He said, I'm trying to see what you're going to do about that favor. I said, that favor? He said, yeah, I'm looking at what you going to do. You going to give it up? What you going to? I said, you left a little scar in me. And I told him, he left a little scar in me when he got through the house. He said, I just want to see where you at. Make sure you get that bill paid. You know about cash out? I said, yeah, I heard of it. But he won't plan on using it. What? I said, I said, I was hoping to get you in person. He said, you ain't got to see me. This COVID thing going on. Just go ahead and cash it. I said, boy, I said, woo. I said, woo, but I shook my raw down. I'll be right down to I-20 pushing Hayward off. Cause I know Hayward ain't went out. Hayward supposed to been on I-20 many times. He done came at me. Ain't that right? When I get I-20, before I jump, I was like, hold on, you first, Hayward. Push Hayward, then I'm right behind Hayward. That's why I got a little cushion when I hit the ground. Cause I know he's gonna have them deep, long pocket pads down there. Hayward got a pocket down there. Who reach down their ankle? He's like, that's why I keep my ID at, preacher. Are they in your ankle? Yeah, don't worry about it. Y'all all right? What happened? Somebody there. What happened, boss? Huh? He hit all y'all? Goodness. Boss ready to pay now. Right? Said 4 weeks below. Yeah, he made sure he get down. He said, I know you're going to run it by me 3 times a week. And I said, we're trying to make sure we get these. I'm trying to get these debts paid. Y'all all right? Good to be alive. Told Mr. Yahuwah been Barack and a lot of folk gone. I was looking at one news story showing a family had a picture of him wiped out by COVID. I said, look at Mr. Yahuwah. He sure keep him. It don't have to be COVID to take out this economy, the politics of these people, then just the everyday hustle and bustle of crime, the crime that go on there wiping people. Like I said, he went ahead in Washington State, police ran over the protester, he didn't feel safe. He on a car, they on foot. I don't know how you even feel safe. You can't get through that car, not when I'm moving. I'll give you a couple of hunks after that. You're going to have to get on, you got to get to moving. We're in the street. But see, it don't take no time to run us over. Trump supporter, they right back. Now they call themselves, what they call themselves? Mammoth. They got a group called Mammoth where they support police officers, veterans, military. They always come out with that soft lie until you piss them off. White people, I'm yet to find Blue Lives Matter come out and condemn them protests. Hey, y'all seen that? How many, but you hear Antifa, Black Lives Matter. Why ain't none of these bastards came out and said nothing about these people? I mean it literally bastards. How you can't condemn these people who came in here, said take your gun and shoot you with it? This is out of the police mouth. They kept saying, take his gun and kill him with it. Shoot him with his own gun. Shoot, this is what they saying while they trying to take his gun. Another one said he took my baton and started beating me with it. I yet to hear him say these bastards should be shot. They should be killed. They should be in prison. They should never see daylight. They won't blame Trump. White people hypocrites. Everyone you hypocrite. Everyone won't say nothing about that and run. Listen, I don't give a flying flip about no Antifa. We don't have nothing to do with people of color. Nope. I know not one person of color that's a member of no Antifa. I don't know why they're associated with everybody. The Black Lives, I don't know nobody member of no Black Lives Matter. Quit lying on us. Yep. We don't know nothing about these groups. There's some stuff y'all white people made up. Yep. They fabricate these organizations. If you walk around and you say Black Lives, that's a person talking about them individual, the group. Not that no organization these people said. Don't put that junk on us. Nope. But you know what? White nationalists, Ku Klux Klan, skinhead, everyone in the group, same people. Put them on them, all of them white. That's all y'all group. Those people that went inside that White House with Ku Klux Klan, skinheads. They know who they were, Ghostface. They know who they were, rednecks. They know who they were, and they yet to call them out. You know, they said Trump got some good, it was some people killed. I don't know, only one person was killed, that was the police officer. I refuse to acknowledge anybody else other than the police officer that was killed. Blue Lives Matter ought to come out and be pissed. They won't even acknowledge Breonna Taylor was killed by the police. Yeah, they're going to sit here and the people who broke in the building, one dumb bastard done took a taser, stuck in their pants, and hit the trigger, then he fell and landed on it and burnt his nuts up. You too dumb to be living anyway. What you putting a taser on your nuts for? Who does this? Good, I can see they put on some leg warmer because it was chilly. The man done put a taser on his goobers. You didn't deserve to live. And they still sitting around, they feel sorry for these people, the tragic life lost. I'm not familiar with the tragic lives, plural loss. One police officer was lost. One police officer died. Look, they'll blame and say the black people hate police. I can't find any white folk come out and condemn their own people, and the police to come out and condemn them either. What video y'all seen? What news reports y'all seen to come out and condemn the white people? Who broke out one of, but they'll show you black riots and all this stuff on him. We just mess up Chinese restaurant. We tear up Indian stove. Isn't that right? That's good for business because y'all gonna give them more long. Who paying for that F that they did out there? Who paying for it? We are that pissed. Isn't that right? We might tear up a little window, burn. Well, then we didn't burn the windows in Atlanta. Find a white woman burned it up. When ain't we seen anything else about her? They'll show you video after video of black people, black people. Then you saw all these riots and all this loot. They got more white people than anybody. Look at this, black people loot. Look at your video. They saying video, it's white people. Out of all them people went into the Capitol building, how you only came up with 135 arrests? Y'all do know the lady who stole Nancy Pelosi's computer, the third highest ranking person in America. Y'all understand that's the president, vice president, and speaker of the House. That's who should speak of the House. Broke into the Capitol, went into her office and stole her computer with sensitive data, went on the internet trying to get in touch with Russia to sell the computer. Did I tell y'all she out on bond? Oh, you should have heard the speech the judge gave her. Oh my goodness. You know what the judge told her pastor? Do not shame her mother. Her mother is standing in for her to be out on jail, on parole, on bond. And the judge went over and gave her the nicest speech you ever heard in your life on do not shame your mother. And explain to her on the great people that fought for this country to get this same Constitution in which she came and infringed upon is the reason why she got the opportunity to be let free today. That's white people crime. That's white collar. People color be pissed. I've been telling y'all, let's opt out. I'm telling everybody of color, let's opt out. No more talking to these people, we're done. We're done negotiating, we're done. There's nothing Joe can do. Cut the check, we're gonna cash it. We don't want nothing to do with none of you. All we can do is do business with white people. We need all our black police over here, so-called, we need to and police your own people. Y'all do like Henry Grady tell me and my friend get this way. He said, get in your yard. That's the first thing, you in your yard. That's when he pissed. But you out now, we need to get in our own yard. Let them have it. You're not gonna get nowhere with them. You can't win. These white people getting bonds. If they gave her a bond for breaking in the third highest ranking person in America, office, and you tried to sell her computer to another foreign country in which they got embargoes against and sanctions, she's out on bond. Come on, y'all, she made a mistake. How many, y'all know y'all made a mistake before and broke in the third ranking high person house in America and stole their computer and tried to reach a foreign company? I got a man done called me from Swiss, he done called me from Swing. You know when that was name? 2019. I don't know how to call him back yet. I know I can't call Russia. There's too many foes in front of it. I hit my phone out there, that's it. Yep, I ain't meant to call you back. But I got the message though, I supposed to call him back. He told me to hit him back. If he ain't dead and COVID ain't got him, I should be calling you soon. I might let that white girl call you who called Russia. Cause Sweden ain't that far from Russia. I know she know how to call over there. But don't use my name. They'll shoot me. You thought they gave us a bond? Don't you know that bastard supposed to be on Guantanamo Bay right now? That's an enemy combatant. You called another, she didn't register as a foreign agent. Do y'all know how, let me tell you something. This show y'all the white people and what white people do. How many of y'all niggas in here know how to reach a foreign country? I'm talking about to sell them some sensitive information. Oh, well, I can call one of them bastards by the wrong number, and we ain't gonna get a conversation because we can't converse. How did you even know how to call Russia? What made you call Russia to get them the computer? Y'all sit here, keep playing with them, keep working for them, keep loving them. They don't love you. America done shamed you too many times. America done, listen, soon as that stuff happened in Washington, they showing it to, look at this. Rioters, looters. We talking about the capital people? I ain't heard none of these terminology with these people. These people had nooses and were coming and hang the president, the vice president of the United States. They were going to hang him. He had to run out for his life. He ain't even said nothing. You think 5 niggas go out there talking about hanging the president, they ain't gonna say nothing about him? Do you understand that come out your mouth? You finna be shipped out of him. You literally gone here and said you coming to get the vice president of the United States to hang him. And the Speaker of the House to hang him. They're the second 2 high-ranking people in America. People get buns, folks get GoFundMe pay. Everybody sending GoFundMe money to them should be arrested. You should be picked up. Because you got to be with them. What it going to take for us to leave America? What it going to take for us to break out? We ain't got to leave the land. I'm talking about just let them have the system. It's not for us. They not fair. White people not fair. Don't throw us no trinkets. We can get shot down anytime and anytime by these people. They ain't going to change. You can pray to these people and pray with these people and vote for these people. These people not going to change. White people support white people. They're going to overlook anything they do and find a good coming cause in them. For you, we ain't ever found some good in you. Joe done told y'all people before, man. Y'all people predators, super predators. Y'all actually think Joe changed? It's business. He's doing business. Joe doesn't love you. Joe doesn't respect you. Ask Joe to look at Booty get in the face and tell him he go along, man, having sex with man. Tell that man he know the homosexual agenda is on the ride and a lot of them in position, so at certain things you got to give back to them. I wouldn't give it to them. I give it to the individuals that do the job. I don't care about whatever your sexual preference, where you want to put your penis in some man's mouth, I don't want to know nothing about it. I don't want to know about you and the woman. I just want you to do your job. I wouldn't give you no job because of your color or give you a job because of your sexual preference. I give you a job because you're qualified. End the story. Get to who qualified. The reason why they had to give, they said, what about the affirmative action? That was because there were no jobs given to people of color. When you look at the dynamics of the numbers and you find 90%, 95% white, 5% black or 2% black. That's why you came in with affirmative action to say we got to change the numbers. They've never gotten to 50-50. They didn't give up affirmative action because we all had the same number. They gave it because we had no numbers in a lot of cases. They had 100% white. In government, why y'all think these corporations are still sitting here down vowing to come in and say they're going to let so many of us in? If you already do it, you wouldn't have to vow. Why are you pledging now? It ain't been because we ain't been qualified. It's because none of them are fair. We got to do them just like white people do them. Boycott them. Everyone they come to do for us, don't buy from them. Start spending with us. Start doing business with us. And we start getting back our money. We got to let our money rotate to it, generate and make money for us, and we got to make sure we put them in poverty. You can go and get bullets and try, but let's just be practical. You got to buy them from them. So now you got to use your smart. You got to start giving your money. By the time you give up all your money to buy their bullets, they already done beat you already. Then they take the charge up on you. So you got to start using some real first-hand sense on how to do it. This is a business. White people do what they do because it's a business. It's a business in disenfranchising you. 10 million foreign immigrants are being released by Joe Biden to come into America. We are in the worst crisis, worst economy ever. And this man has seen fit to bring 10 million illegal immigrants here. Who will be the most affected? No, it'll be 50-50. It'll be 50%, it'll be 5 million white people and 5 million black people. It's gonna be you. Joe gonna hurt you. How you gonna bring somebody else here and you can't fix your own house? Come on. Clean up and fix what's here. Black and white been here along with all these other races that been here, people here. Let's get straight with what we got here first. You bringing in 10 more million people who gonna bring in how many more million babies? What you gonna put? What kind of strain on the healthcare? What kind of strain on the economy? What kind of strain? What kind of taxes we gonna be paying? All these are things you need to consider. Somebody's going to foot the bill for 10 million people to cross over. 10 million people got to be, you got to at least have 5 million of them. Where these people going to get the houses from? We going to build them? Who paying for them? You're going to pay. You don't know. Immigrants don't pay taxes. When these people come in, that's why they come in and stay illegal. These Mexicans tell you, no, cash. They go, no, cash. They go to car, they cash. Everything they do, cash. No, I'm putting that in my name. They go, no. Cash, no. You're like, man, you got everything. You just rolling around here cashing your whole way. I can't get cash. Nobody gonna cash me. I'm a nigga. Everybody wanna check me. They check and frisk me. Write them a check. Get up, get the wall, nigga. I say, here we go. Make sure I ain't stole the check. These folk walk around here. Listen, these people walking here in cash. Do y'all know Bank of America give illegal immigrant bank accounts with no ID and no social? How many of y'all didn't know that? Please check behind me and see if I'm lying. What did that say about, how many of y'all got a bank account? How many of y'all walked in there and sat down and told them before you want to open a bank account, you ain't have no ID and no social security number? They got to run your stuff through, take a copy of your stuff, do it. They told the Mexican he ain't got to do that. So what did that tell you that they can do that they ain't been doing? Whatever they want to do. Banking rules are for niggas. Niggas we know is a positive word for it because of what it generates. But I'm talking about the way they look at it and they put in negative content. They rules are for niggas. It's to tie you down. All the stuff they tell you. When you withdraw money, you got to fill out a slip. White people walk right to that's why a lot of white older folks, they don't use Bank of America than these people. They going to use People Bank. They'll use one of the little funny little banks sitting in their little account. They walk up, white folks not finna walk up no glass. They ain't going to no grocery store with no glass sitting up in their face. They're not finna walk in no convenience store with no glass. Nigga had that before COVID came out. The Indian Muslim store, they been COVID ready. Shove your junk in the bottle, just slide your car through that. Put through the window, nigga. Choo, choo, choo. Either they can blow your brains out or scan your goods. And shoot it down there. Boom. Your little drink been shook to death. You just bought a flat water, colored water. Shoot it out and give it to you, make a fool out you. Been COVID ready. Go tell them to open up and try it in Marietta and Alpharetta and see how many people coming now. White folks will boycott and shut it down. If you get in that neighborhood, you know it. You ain't gonna sit there like that. And you're gonna know how to respect them. You look at it, you know, cut the pump on. They won't cut them pumps on you, not that you pay. White people ain't gonna, they refuse to live. And you know what? I ain't mad with them. I'm mad with us because why we won't demand the same service. It's enough of us to make anyone in these stores do something different. It's enough of us to patronize a business to make them do something different. Hello? How y'all think white people do business? Let me tell you how they survive and work in these little towns. They shop among themselves. Yeah, they got people that go out and go across and get stuff. They'll stay right there and they'll shop and they'll patronize there. Little redneck, little downer, they'll go in there and they're going to patronize. They don't sit in there and just buy coffee. They're going to sit in there and get stuff to make sure it stay open. And they don't do them just sitting there for looks. So you'll come and do and look this and man, look, they ain't got nothing but coffee. They'll keep their huddle house and they cut. Yeah, they're going to go and sit. So you go and you say, people in here must be good. Look at what they got. Coffee. They let the nigga come in and buy the steak and buy to try to flounce in front of them people. That's where they keep going. We got that nigga overcharged him and undercooked it and made a mess out of it. He'll be dead soon. How you ain't learned how to do this yet? How is it that we hadn't learned how to really take enough control that we can be respected? Everybody keep talking about Black Wall Street. I don't give a F about no Black Wall Street. What I care about is what we're doing now. Quit shooting stuff out your mouth about what they had then, and we're smarter now and we're more equipped now. We can do more now. Every time you hear a nigga have Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street failed. Because you know what you got to have too when you take and you making money and you doing stuff, you got to be able to protect it. You got to have a military, you got to be able to keep it. How you think they lost it? One white person got pissed, shut the whole thing down. So you explain to me, what did they have? What white business they had that my black fade can go in a town and shut it down? What white business? What white business can my black face shut down? Absolutely none. So they shut them down because they weren't equipped like people saying. So stop talking about these people. First of all, Tulsa, Oklahoma wasn't even one of the only ones. They weren't even the only people doing it. Man, Louisiana, we had all kind of places where people of color were sitting there and ran. Listen, millionaires. We're talking about black women millionaires. Stop talking about. When I hear folks say, I just want to say, shut your mouth. You don't even know enough to talk to white people. White people give you one thing you keep reciting all the time. Like a bad Easter program. I want to equip us so we can go ahead and everything. Listen, we're doing it now. We can do whatever we want to do. Y'all got me. I'm talking about for us establishing ourselves, setting ourselves up. You just need people with the right mind. Get people, get rid of all that fear. What you scared they're going to do to you? If we go get something, they're going to take it if you let them. Yeah. White folk go and make videos, show other white people, call their system out. They'll call out the federal every agency and point a gun at the camera and tell them, don't you come, don't you try it. And you'll never see no arrest. The fact that the feds and everybody told you that them people coming out wasn't no investigation was no reason to think anything was going to happen. And do y'all know these people had already made videos about them coming out there and what they were going to do? That show you white people do what they want to do, and they only bad because people of color, you make them bad. Why they ain't scared? Why they ain't do nothing to their own? Because they are scared. They had guns and they want to pull them and shoot their own. Why don't they respect you like that? I can't get a white man not to shoot me for no reason. White folk give them a reason they can't shoot them. Some in me just wouldn't let me pull my gun. I just couldn't see spraying them in their face. I couldn't see tasering none of them. They do this all the time. This is everyday practice with us. People of color, we should never let them live it down. Tell them, listen, you'll never get by. You should have never let me seen it. I worked on George. I told him, I caught him doing something racist. Listen, I worked him every time. Every time, listen. It was bad for him. It was bad for him. I seen there were white rules and I used them. We had mandatory meeting. White man told him he wasn't coming and cussed him out. They kept saying, you fine. He wouldn't shut up for nothing. They said, well, listen. He wouldn't shut up. They couldn't shut him down. They kept trying to talk him down. They're like, listen, you fine. You trying to calm him down. All it was just, listen, he wouldn't calm down. Simeon, I hear things. They were done. They already knew. Toastman not coming to the meeting. You're done. There's no mandatory meeting. I don't come no mandatory meeting. Forget it. It ain't mandatory. That white boy let y'all have it. Y'all were done. Seen the white man seen the white man get a man glove. He said, get a pair of gloves. He said, oh, a pair of gloves. He gave a pair. He said, oh, get some more. The white man said, no. He said, take some more. I'm sending them my paperwork. I got up. I signed it against the glove. He said, we can't keep that. I said, you didn't say that when that white boy just asked for him. Oh, I hollered loud to him. Oh, I pointed him out. I let him know. I called him a white boy. I said, white boy just got him. All of a sudden, I'm getting these gloves. I worked them. I told them, I said, let me, listen. They shouldn't have let me see it. Shouldn't let me see it. Now I seen it. They'll let me see their weak spot. I saw where it's at now. These white folks, listen, they're not strong. You see the chink in their armor. Y'all know what they're trying to tighten up now? The Negro should have paid attention. The white man got a chink in his armor. He got a chink in his armor. He done played you, making think you see him. He prepared. He's ready. No, he not. No, he's not. He been playing you. He been faking you out the whole time. He can see everything because you'll admit this stuff. He punked us and scared us out and worked us down, and his own people came through and showed him out. Listen, the knuckle dragger. Man done walked in with grease lightning paint on his chest and a pair of ram horns on his head. Walked straight through her hollering with a spear in his hand. Where was your preparation? I could have shot that white boy a mile away for you. They could have paid me. I could have shot him. I wouldn't have let him got that close. I'd have shot when I seen the whites. I'm like Buford Sanford. He said, they mean the white of their eyes. He said, my cousin Buford couldn't wait that long. And they're right. That's the truth. It's amazing, though. Breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. What, 13 times? Breathless. Come on, Kathy Johnson, 100 bullets. Can you imagine? Anybody here got a grandmama aunt that's 100 years, 98, 96? Can you imagine the fear and trauma she had to go through? You're here in your house being riddled with bullets, over 100 rounds in her house. 90-something years old, and they said she was a drug dealer. They were trying to get out of the house. Y'all know they had been doing that in the violence. That's how they been getting them home. Y'all know how many people moved out of them home for fear of this stuff going on in these houses? So this is what you got to ask yourself. What's the police department buying these houses? Who's buying these houses? See, they don't ask the right question. Was the police department buying these homes? Which means that there were companies, there were other entities involved with these police officers harassing these people, getting them out their home, and the Negro done fell asleep. See, they don't want to talk about stuff like that. They don't want to talk about no prosecution. A couple of them officers quit. They went to model. They knew about this whole scam, but they can't talk because of the blue mouth, keep your mouth shut or you get killed. They had quit and gone to model to work. Oh yeah, I know some folks, they quit. They were pissed behind that whole thing covered up like that. They just went to model. Because they open their mouth and they talk, they dead men. They dead men. You got to just keep moving. This is the blue lives matter people now. Ask yourself, how do you kill your own people? You tell me blue lives matter. How do you kill your own people? Come on, niggas. We involved too. We kill ourselves too. We talking about our life matter. We kill us too. Isn't that right? It's time to start killing ourselves right. Kill out the wrong, kill out the ignorant, kill out the stupidity. And it's time to take on the intelligent. These people kill each other. You go against that blue wall and say something against them, you got that suit on. Those folks, listen, they put death threats on each other. They'll wipe you out. New York City, they'll wipe them out. New York, Chicago, Philly, New Jersey, Atlanta. All these places, none of them is exempt. All of them do the same thing. All of them will kill their own. And they'll tell you blue lives matter. Prove it. Prove it. I say all lives matter. I say if our life in threat, we got the right to defend ourselves. Ain't because he said it. And the right, you're a human being. I was living before him, I was living, and I'm living without him. Nobody got no right to take nobody else's life that hadn't done nothing worthy of death. Isn't that right? You can't kill nobody. I wouldn't kill a white man because of his skin. I kill a white man if it's in self-defense for my life. Y'all hear me? I kill an Asian man if it's in defense for my life. I kill a black man you want to call it in defense for my life. But to kill somebody because they call it self-preference, I don't go along with it. Hello? Everybody's life matter. And it's time for the stand and say, stop being afraid of these white people. Stop giving them so much power. White people power made up. They showed us some white people with no badge and no gun walked in and had more authority than they did. Made them run it. Ain't nobody you got come make me run out my house. Ain't nobody else. Tell them to come to my house and see if I run out. Man, please. I empty them jokers in the grass. What? I run out of my house? Somebody got to escort me out of my house because you come to my house? You done lost your mind. You'll never come to my house and left them. You understand? They ran the third highest ranking person and the second highest ranking person out of their house. These people should be incarcerated forever. That's your rules? You'll do it to us? Okay. It ain't all white people. There's some good ones out here. Isn't that right? Not in their system. The ones in their system won't stand up and tell us the truth. They ought to stand up and admit the truth and be honest about it and say, listen, this whole thing need to be changed around. Joe coming out saying it's time. Joe, it's been time. You ain't bluffing over there. Listen, go ahead on, give us our money, let us get our own spot of land and tell white folks that, listen, we're going to get over here and we're going to get over there and we'll just do business, nobody over nobody. That's right. That's right. Mexican, I'll send you some taco and burrito because this nachos. That's right. Ain't that right? Taco burrito, this nachos. What I'm going to do, y'all call me and I'll set up and I'll cut America and carve it out to who belong well. I'm going to give Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and most of Oklahoma. Y'all have that back in Mexico. Get them people, that's all that. What else? We don't need Texas. We don't need Texas. Texas get tore up too much. You know why Texas get disastrous, why it messed up? Because they hadn't done right. It ain't the people, I'm just mad, they ain't done right. Let me tell you something. Texas used to, listen, for oil and cattle, Texas was really prosperous for us. Texas have been under the gun for years now. Between the hurricanes coming through there and all them floods and everything, putting it behind. They ain't pumping no oil out of Texas. And you know, rightfully so, because they stole it anyway. You can't go steal people's stuff and sell them and claim it yours. They done prospered for many years, and now it's falling. Everything America, let me tell you what you got to do to get stuff right. Give people back what belongs to them. Ain't nothing going to work out right till you do right. Give people what belongs to them. It ain't yours. White people can't go slap no flag nowhere and keep walking around acting like it's not yours. It's Mexico. Let them have it. The sewer water run through that. Let them have it. I know y'all like Texas. Listen, let them have it. It ain't going to work out till you give people back. Ain't stuff going to work out here to give us back where we belong. We got some good food in Texas. Take the food out. And all right, let them keep all the burrito, taco. Anybody want burrito, taco, Mexican ought to have the whole enchilada. Everybody go see the Mexican people want to eat it. I ain't eating nothing out of the back of nobody's car. I ain't going to do it. I don't want to eat a picnic basket. I'm going to send you packing in your house. You ain't packing in that car, and I'm going to eat out of it. Y'all hear me? I know y'all eat. How many of y'all eat out them grimy Mexican places? Go ahead a minute. Grimy, yeah, I can't do that. My stomach. I can't do that grime will tear my gut hole up. I can't do nothing with that stuff, man. I can't eat all that old funny kind of whiskered up stuff. I ain't eating nothing white, all that stuff. I can't eat that stuff poured out. I don't know where that stuff come from. I don't know how you been making your mayonnaise. So I just got to keep to myself. I let them have that. I get the coons. I get all the black folk can't do right. I give y'all Louisiana, New Orleans. Just put all, I pack them right down. That way let the alligator eat you. You don't do right, let the alligator eat you. And Gerard, if I put them, I'm going to run it by you 3 times a week. We got to be fair. We got to get everybody. And then for like all the black folk, the niggas who act like they ain't got rid of their slave mind, I'm going to give y'all Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina. Georgia. Now, this Georgia going to be for the free nigga, for the nigga who start, for the one start taking them. Not all, no, Lee, we going to cut the part out of Mississippi you from, but the rest of it, because, no, what we want to do, because some places people just want to be. And we don't want to force nobody. So we want to get like all the Negroes who don't know they free, don't want to be free, they cuffs dragging the ground, sleeves too long. They sang about the slave master, how much they love, they want to pick cotton. We're going to give you Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, and South Carolina. That's right. And Florida, we're going to cut Miami out. Then the rest of it, we're going to just let y'all go down there and flood yourself. Yeah, we'll take, some players will take key part. Oh, Georgia, we ain't going to keep nothing but Atlanta. We'll keep Atlanta and a few little stretch outside. All the rest of it, we'll just pour gas around the outside of it and just keep them out of it. Everybody don't need to be there. So it's just certain states we're going to cut some part. You from Alabama, ain't it? Ain't a lot of slave niggas down there. Go tell the truth. It's still there. That's why we're going to put all the slave niggas down there. Then we'll keep, like, white people, we're going to give y'all more the northern area, the cold area. Like, what's a good cold area for white people, Justin? North, what's that? Minnesota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Michigan. No, I don't know about Michigan. We need Detroit for? Who else out there? Wisconsin. Too many white folks in Michigan. Lord, yo, we'll just take what we'll do, we'll just call Michigan out and pick it up and we'll just throw it over the counter. Just cut it, we'll just cut it like, just dig out right and pick it up and just push it over there and let Canada have it. Then what other state we'll have? We'll keep, we're gonna keep Miami, the rest of it we'll get rid of. We'll keep Miami and St. Augustine. Yeah, we need one little nice little place now. All the niggas ain't out there with the booty dragging and stinking and flies. So we'll keep St. Augustine. Because someone gonna go out and just have that string in their behind. You know your behind can't stay clean with no hot sun or with no string in it. No good well your cheek gonna get mustard. So everybody who ain't got mustard cheeks, just come on over there and we're gonna meet you in St. Augustine. Then we'll keep, South Carolina, we're gonna cut out Myrtle Beach. We'll cut Myrtle Beach out. And we'll take a little bit of Hilton Head. Yeah. They got the ghettos up there in Hilton Head, Jones. Oh, they got ghetto everywhere. Yeah, even up in heaven, even Tupac said it. So we'll just cut the ghetto part out and keep the rest of Hilton Head too. Because who we got? The great city of Columbia. Man, one of the worst looking city I ever seen. Anytime I go through a place and their whole city skylight blocked out by 2 pine trees, it ain't worth keeping. Man, I seen a tip or something said, it ain't all the way there, it's short for coon, and I seen pine tree. I said, this ain't, how many of y'all done wrote this? You can't see the city skyline. It's pathetic. I try to look for the light when I seen Hay walk out there with a flat light just bumping up at the cloud. I said, man, ain't no skyline, man, with no light. He was buzzing off a 10 pan. I want them 10 pan. I said, no. So a lot of these places we're going to get rid of, so y'all want to get with us so we can organize, so we're going to get everybody area. We'll keep a little bit of California, because that's about your weirdest group of people you're going to. And New York, ain't nothing up in New York. We just get rid of that whole little thing up down. We'll probably take the subway system once they clean it. We'll take the subway system out in New York and keep that. But ain't no use of keeping New York. What we got in New York? We can keep Harlem. Now, I remember when Harlem was a paradise. For all them Puerto Ricans moved in there. I'd have kept Harlem. Once Jesse and them moved in there and brought them pointed toes shooting them cockroaches, Harlem ain't never been the same. And the Clintons. Please don't let that go out there. I ain't said nothing about the Clintons. I deny this thing. I ain't said nothing about it. You know what happened last time somebody talked to Clinton? That's right, they ain't here. What that boy Steph Rich, he would walk down the street, had on a watch. Steph Rich can't snatch up. Y'all remember Steph Rich? Oh, they don't know about it. Yeah, you won't see it. Go talk to him. You know what you got to be? He dead. That joker decided to leave his car, walking down the street from the club. That joker was attacked. Listen, they killed him, and then he take his Rolex watch and left his phone. Who robbed and killed and don't take a Rolex watch? And left his money. Steph Rich is gone. Sean Hannity decided to talk about it on Fox News. Done that lost their job. They were finna kick him off Fox News, told him to let it go. Call him on that show. Them to say, let's talk about Steph Rich. Click. How scared that whole thing, that white boy scared. His own Fox News was finna fire for talking about that story. You don't talk about them Clinton. Out of 9 on a stack of white man Bibles. This high. No, sir, never said nothing about the Clintons. I love the Clintons. Isn't that right? Y'all all right? You better too. Folks, you better fear in your life. Mr. Yahuwah and the Clintons. Isn't that right? The first real gangster. Marv ain't got nothing on him. All right, we got to get ready to move. Y'all done started. All right, come on. We're going to try to get ready to sign. Let's talk to him. Let me get out of the way. What time is it? Oh, my goodness. Y'all get serious about your salvation now.